fuck? What the fuck did I just get done watching? Hello, what's up everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka ReviewKingMB, and guess what I just got done watching? Sharknado, the fourth Awakens. Yes, this is the fourth Sharknado film that for some godforsaken reason, not only did they make this movie, but I fucking watched this movie. Why? I don't know. You know what, to be honest, I binge watched like the first three movies, I think last year or whenever, and I kind of enjoyed them. I mean, look, they were dumb, they were stupid, yes, they were over the top, they were just some of the dumbest movies you could ever watch, sure, but they were fun. They knew what they were, and they didn't back down from how silly it was. This movie, obviously from the title, The Fourth Awakens, you can tell, or at least it seemed like they were going to go for it. So at least it had my curiosity. But it surely did not keep my interest. Holy fuck! The plot of this movie is you see, well, first obviously Ian Ziering is back as Finn Shepard. See, his name is Finn because he's fighting sharks, you see? And he's our main character, and we're living in this world where it's been 5 years since the last Sharknado attack because this billionaire played by Tommy Davidson. Yes, remember Tommy Davidson, if anyone remembers, from certain movies back in the 90s or certain comedy TV shows where this guy actually had a career. What the fuck happened? Well, in this movie, he's playing some billionaire guy who created this Astro X pulse technology. I couldn't tell you what exactly it is, but whatever it is, it did something to the atmosphere and has prevented Sharknadoes from happening. Until now, because now something malfunctions and Sharknadoes start to happen. In fact, not just regular Sharknadoes, but different types of Sharknadoes. And so Ian Ziering has to, once again, save the day. Now, I know it's the fourth movie. I know it sounds just as over the top, and it is, in theory, just as over the top and just as wacky and goofy and as silly as the first three movies. So why does this one fail where the first three didn't? The problem is that, like I said, those first three movies were fun. It knew what it was. It had all of these random crazy cameos, and just it was almost the novelty of it too, of just seeing sharks fly out of the air and eat people. It was dumb, it was over the top, and it was fun. This movie, it's like we're 4 movies in and we're still doing the same shit. You get your random fucking cameos, and when I say cameos, I could be nice and say celebrity cameos, but fuck these guys. None of them are celebrity cameos. You know what? Besides some of them. Carrot Top, which you know you're going to the bottom of the barrel if your celebrity pickings includes Carrot Top. You have Dr. Drew, the Chrisley family, for anyone who might have seen commercials of that reality show, Chrisley's Knows Best. I know, but at least you see the fucking guy get eaten by a shark. There is that. Gilbert Gottfried, yes, that guy is still around. Seth Rollins, who for anyone who's a wrestling fan like I am, I can admit that was cool. It was cool to see Seth Rollins here, even though he didn't do fucking jack or shit. He literally was just here, and then he just disappears. They don't even really do anything with the fucking guy. Stacey Dash, who is probably one of the most hated people in America right now. Okay, maybe she was used better than how Chris Rock used her at the Oscars, but still, this was just fucking random. Steve Guttenberg! Yes! Steve Guttenberg! When was the last time any of us has seen Steve Guttenberg in a movie? I feel like I haven't seen him in a movie in 20 years! So I got happy for a second for seeing him. Like, wow, he's back out there. He's doing movies until... This is on the Sci-Fi Network, by the way. They show a commercial of a movie that he's starring in called To Lava, To Lantula. A movie that I will not be watching, ever. What the fuck happened? What happened to some of these guys' careers? So, yes, this movie is dumb. Yes, this movie is over the top. You have you have moments of certain characters punching sharks. Like, as the sharks are flying towards them, they punch them in the face and knock them out. Or a scene where Ian Ziering gets attacked by a shark and he's fighting the shark off. Or he throws the shark up against, like, a pole and it just completely explodes. Like, some of the stuff is dumb, stupid, yes, but all of this was true in the other movies. They also go even more over the top where, because something is going on with the atmosphere and it's screwing up the biology of these tornadoes, we're getting several different types of Sharknadoes. Like a sand-nado, or a boulder-nado, an oil-nado, a fire-nado, a lightning-nado, an ice-nado. I think there's even like a nuclear-nado. Like, dude, I'm telling you. There's a point where you just kind of lose track of what the fuck is going on. Like, why? Why is any of this stuff happening? Why? What's the logic? Some people might say, who the fuck cares? Or like they don't understand what the issue is now with, like, why is this fourth one the breaking point for me? Why do I hate this one so much? Well, the biggest sin that a movie like this could commit, which the first three didn't do, was that this one was just boring. I was bored. I was sitting here watching this movie, bored out of my fucking skull. I wasn't having fun. I wasn't laughing. I wasn't sitting there going like, haha, that was funny. I mean, yeah, the CGI is terrible, just like they've always been. But there's moments where, like, they're doing a car chase scene, or like the car that they're driving is swerving out or spinning out, and even that CGI. The car itself is CGI as it's spinning around the streets, and I'm like, why couldn't we have done that practical? It's so fucking lazy, and that's when you start to tune out and check out. And none of these characters you really give a fuck about, let's be honest. You get stuff with Ian Ziering's son, and he just got married to some random girl, and none of this you really give a fuck about. There's this other girl who's with the group, and I'm like, maybe it's been a while since I've seen the other movies, but I don't even remember if she was in those movies, or what the importance of her character is. Gary Busey is in this film as Tara Reid's father, and it's Gary Busey. He's weird and goofy, sure. And then David Hasselhoff is here, and at first I thought, oh, another celebrity cameo, David Hasselhoff. But then I remembered, like, halfway through the movie, that he's a character. He was in the last movie as Ian Ziering's father. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. And then, let me get to Tara Reid, because Tara Reid, sure, she's a horrible actress. She is. She's terrible. But I kind of like what they did with her character. Look, it's so stupid. At the end of the last movie, it seemed like her character died. There was like a debris of some shuttle thing that was falling on her. And the big, gimmick was that we were going to vote online whether her character lived or died. And I'll be honest, I think I voted for her to live. I think. I don't remember, though. And, I mean, it's not like they told us what the results of the poll was, but her character, like, kind of died, but kind of was brought back by Gary Busey, and he turned her into a robot with special powers, so she's kind of like a mutant now, and she's doing all this weird stuff, and as dumb as that sounds, it was something. It was something in the movie where at least she went in there and kind of, I don't want to say it was a badass, because there's no universe in the world where I could buy Tara Reid with super strength or doing certain things that are supposed to be cool, but hey, it was something. It was really the only thing that I could latch onto. And towards the end of this movie, this is why, again, you check out and you don't really give a fuck, because they start just randomly killing characters. Like, randomly a shark will just come in and swoop somebody up and eat somebody. And I'm talking about, like, I mean, big characters that are in the thing, and you're sitting there like, oh, wow, they just killed that person, and there's no emotional weight to it. There's nothing to it. I mean, I know this isn't serious, but it's just, it happens. And then they just undo that. They start cutting open random sharks, and, oh, look, that person that was eaten, they're still alive, and they're in the shark's stomach, and let's just pull them out. Here they are. I'm like, what the fuck is this? This movie is so stupid, so bad, like they've literally jumped the shark. I know, lame that I said that, but it's so true. It's one of those things where this started off as a dumb idea that for some reason worked, or that for some reason was fun, or there was something funny about this whole thing, and maybe the first 1, 2 movies, even I'll give it 3. I know some people hated all of them, but now I'm at the point where I'm sick of it. I'm done with it. It's over. I'm done with the series. They made a cliffhanger where like, oh, there's gonna be a 5th one. I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching the 5th Sharknado because I give this movie a fuck you. No more Sharknado movies. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Let me know in the comments below if you were as unlucky as I was that actually watched this movie. Did you hate it just as much as I did? Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.